Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, permit me to introduce myself. My name is Pradita Miftakhul Husna. You can call me Dita. D-I-T-A. I'm a new student of Applied Medical Laboratory Technology at the Hall Polytechnic of the Ministry of Health, Yogyakarta. On this occasion, allow me to explain the poster that I made with the title How to Prevent Ascariasis in Children. Before I start to explain the material, allow me to remind all of you to always take care of ourselves and be especially careful about our health. We are currently in a season that changes frequently. Sometimes it rains, sometimes it dries. Therefore, let's maintain the condition of the body by drinking lots of fluids, exercising, and getting enough rest. Eat more fruits and vegetables if you need to take vitamins. It's also important to keep the environment clean. A good environment will provide health to our bodies. If you still feel pain and it gets worse, immediately consult a doctor or the nearest hospital for more intensive treatment. Thus, the health condition does not get worse. There is no need to hesitate and no need to be ashamed. One more thing, even though the current pandemic has decreased, we must remain vigilant and always take care of ourselves. It can be done in 3 ways: by washing hands with soap, continuing to wear masks in crowds, and eating nutrition and healthy food. Don't forget to also vaccinate to strengthen the body's immunity against COVID-19. Clean and healthy living behavior for use, from youth to the community. Healthy greetings. Preventing ascariasis in children. Indonesia is one of the countries that is still prone to intestinal ascariasis. Based on information reported from the United States Centers for Disease Control and Prevention website, parasitic diseases such as worms are generally still vulnerable to attack by children in developing countries. This is due to the lack of attention to the hygiene of the sanitation system, especially in densely populated slum areas. Awareness of the importance of clean living in developing countries is still relatively low, thus triggering the emergence of intestinal ascariasis in children. Ascariasis is one of the health problems that children often face. If left too long, the existence of worms in the body can inhibit the growth and development of children. Ascariasis is an infection caused by worms or parasites that exist in the body. Generally, the types of attacking worms are ribbon worms, Taenia species, chemical worms, Anthrabius vermicularis, and mine worms, Necator americanus and Acyclostoma duodenale. Ascariasis is often ignored by most people because it is considered a disease that rarely causes death. Nevertheless, in the condition of fatal worms, they can be harmful to health. Ascariasis will have an impact on the quality of life of the sufferer. The sufferers of worms will experience health problems, poor nutrition, decreased intelligence level, and decreased productivity, which of course will have an impact on human resources both socially and economically. Ascariasis generally affects the lower middle class with poor sanitation, especially in children under 10 years of age. Unhealthy and dirty living behaviors trigger intestinal worm infection in humans. Children are very susceptible to being infected with worms. This is because of their interaction with those who like to play with the soil. So, the role of parents is very important to maintain the cleanliness and health of their children from an unhealthy lifestyle. Children with intestinal ascariasis can experience different symptoms depending on their physical condition and the type of ascariasis that infects them. However, there are some common symptoms that are actually observed in children with intestinal worms. Symptoms that occur are drastic weight loss accompanied by a distant stomach, loss of appetite, weakness, and often signs fever, anemia, and pale skin. Droopy eyes, decreased intelligence, nausea, vomiting, and abdominal pain, itching around the anus, persistent cold for a long time, feces containing blood and worms. One of the big factors that because it's the lack of hygiene, be it personal hygiene, food, or the environment. To prevent intestinal ascariasis, it's necessary to take several steps, namely use deworming medication twice a year, choose fresh fruits, vegetables, and foodstuffs, and thoroughly wash them before eating, cook until cooked, drink boiled water. The level of food and drink should not be ignored. This is because immature food and drinks are at risk of being a medium for the spread of worms. Guardian by washing food ingredients using running water until they are completely clean. Next, use the heat to cook food and drinks until they are cooked through. Reduce consumption of raw food in the form of sashimi, fresh vegetables, or other types of food to detect intestinal worms. Don't walk barefoot or touch the ground or sand without gloves. Keep your nails trimmed on a regular basis and avoid beating them. Personal hygiene is an important key to avoiding various diseases, including intestinal worms. We can teach children to change underwear regularly. Don't forget also tell him to play in a clean, mud-free, and not damp place, because damp and dirty place become nests of worms' eggs. Give deworming medicine to pets such as cats and dogs, and wash clothes, sheets, and towels, then dry it in the hot sun or in a tumble dryer set to a hot temperature. Here are a few things I can say. Hopefully, what I say can be useful for preventing intestinal worms in children. I apologize profusely if my words or actions are not pleasing to all. Thank you. If you want to healthy, don't drink your wine. That's all from me. See you again. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay positive. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.